in your curriculum and also in the board examination, also for the board examination. And in this chapter we have to discuss about the meaning of planning, importance of planning, limitations of planning, features of planning, types of plan and planning process. All the topics are very important because it is a very small chapter and it has the weightage of about 6 marks in the board examination, so we cannot ignore any of topic of this chapter. This chapter is very important for board exam as well as in routine life of a person, because planning is required everywhere. So students, now let's start the planning chapter. So at first we have to learn the meaning of planning, in which we can say planning is thinking in advance what to do, how to do, when to do and whom to do it. These 4 words indicate the meaning of planning, because without planning no any work can be executed properly. That is why at first we have to decide that what type of activities we are going to perform. It comes under what to do. Then we have to choose the direction, choose the way that how to perform that activities. It comes under the how to do. When to do means it decided the time, that in which time, at what time we have to perform that activity to get maximum output from it. And at the last one is whom to do it, in which we have to decide the perfect person to perform that particular activity to get maximum return. That is why planning is an important function which is performed by the management as well as the people to get all the work in a perfection and also to get maximum return from it. Apart from it, one more definition is there. Planning is also helpful to remove the problems of future. It helps in removing the deviation problems between actual performance and the planned performance. That is why planning is an important function which has to be performed by every management. So the organizational point of view, we have to discuss about some of the features, some of the importance which are there, in which the first importance is provide direction. Planning provide direction. As we discussed in the definition of planning, how to do, it also comes under the importance of planning, that planning provide direction. That's mean planning provide the way that how to perform the different activities in a best possible manner. That is why it helps the worker to perform all the activities by following the directions given by the management under the planning function. That is why it is the first importance of planning. The another importance is planning reduce risk. So students, as we know that every person has to prepare the plan to reduce the risk and uncertainties which may be arises in future. That is why the plan is prepared. And also we can also see that when to do it. It also indicates that the management should decide the particular time to perform the activity, which helps in reducing the risk and uncertainties before the business. That is why we can say it is considered as an importance of planning. The another importance is reduce wasteful activities. So students, again we have to see the definition. Whom to do it. Whom to do it. That's mean the person who is going to perform it. It also comes under the reduced to wasteful activities. If planning clearly identify or assign the work to the peoples, then the wasteful activities will be removed from the organization. If a specialized person is going to perform the activities in the organization, then ultimately the different type of wastage of efforts and activities can be removed. Like we can take the example of a doctor. If a cardiologist is going to provide the medicine to a heart patient, then ultimately it will be beneficial for the patient. As well as we can take the example of HR manager. If a company is going to give the charge to prepare the salary and wages to HR manager, then only he can prepare it in a best possible manner, because he has the knowledge of it. He cannot waste time and resources to prepare the salary of the workers. That is why we can say planning helps in reducing the wasteful activities of the organization. The another one is promote innovative ideas. Students, in this importance, planning always take the suggestions from manager, always take the suggestions from the workers before preparing the plan, in which the workers can use their innovative skills and ideas to give their best suggestions to the management. So ultimately it promotes the innovative ideas of the workers as well as of the managers. Those are going to prepare plan for the organization. The another one is helps in decision making. Students, planning always prepared by the managers, plans always prepared by the managers after getting the different alternative from the economy, and the management has to go through all the alternatives, all the methods, and select the best one as a decision for the organization. That is why planning also helps in decision making for the management, in which the management can select the best alternative to perform the activities, which helps in removing the accidents and getting more benefits from the company. That is why it is the importance of planning. The another one is, last one is provide standard for controlling. As we know that planning and controlling are both interdependent and interlinked function. So whenever the manager is going to prepare a plan, they have to check it by doing the controlling, whether the plans are running according to the target or not. If any problem arises in the way of planning, then the manager can use controlling to control it and direct it towards the organizational goal. So students, these are the different importance of planning. Now we have to go through about the limitations of planning. If some planning importance are there, then limitations are also there. So the first one is leads rigidity. That's mean once the plans are made, then it is very difficult to change the plan, because planning is a lengthy process. It take a lot of time to be prepared, and also we can say it take a lot of money. That is why once the plans are made, then no changes can be done. Then another one is reduce creativity, in which we can say once the plans are made, then all the workers has to blindly follow the plan. They cannot give their suggestions, they cannot use their creativity to perform the work. Before making the plans it may be done, but after making the plan, creativity